এতক্ষণ শ্রবণ করে আসছি যে মা যশোদা নিজের পুত্র কৃষ্ণকে যাতে আরো বেশি করে দুষ্টামি না করে তার জন্য তিনি
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all. So now Maharaj is speaking from the Dam Bandhan Lila. So Maharaj is telling that Mother Yashoda trying to tie Krishna with the rope, but there is 2 inches of rope which is short, and due to that reason Mother Yashoda cannot bind Krishna with the motor, with the rope. So Maharaj is telling Nanda Maharaj was having 6 lakhs of cows, so taking care of 6 lakhs of cows and milking them, taking care of them, doing so many service to keep them well. So many men is required, and Nanda Maharaj was doing that with the help of other people. But if we have to do one work, and at that time if we are given some other work, then we are disappointed. So Parikshit Maharaj, so here Sukdev Goswami is narrating the pastime of narrating the pastime of Supreme Lord to Parikshit Maharaj. Those who have while chanting the holy name of the Lord, when they are immersed into when they're immersed in chanting the holy name of the Lord, then the holy abode, the associates of the Lord, the pastimes of the Lord, the beauty of the Lord, the form of the Lord, everything is revealed to that person when he chants the holy name of the Lord and gets immersed to it. So those who are favorable to the path of devotion, those who are sincere devotees, and those who do things following the footsteps of previous acharyas and following the instructions of Sri Gurudev, only that person will be the recipient of that mercy. Then everything will be revealed to him. The name, the holy name, the form of the Lord, the beauty, the associates, and the holy abode as well. So Maharaj is telling that this world is temporary, and only this world is full of distress. Even if you try to get happiness, you will get unhappiness, but that is temporary. And that temporary happiness is also due to material happiness. Like when you are thirsty, you will get some water, then your thirst is quenched, and then you feel happy. When you were not getting water, you were unhappy, you were sad, and again after 2-3 hours you again feel thirsty, then again distress comes, then you again have to search for water. Maharaj is also telling a person who is poor, then he has to search for food when he is hungry. He got some food given to him by someone on the road. Now again after 5-6 hours, so after eating the food, he feels so happy and he feels satisfied. Again after 7-8 hours, he feels again hungry. Then who is going to provide him with the food? So this world is full of distress. There is happiness, but for a few seconds or for a few minutes. This happiness is not long lasting. This happiness is temporary. After some time, this happiness doesn't last for long time. Again after a few days, the distress will come and attack us. So that's why in this material world there is no happiness. Maharaj is telling that even staying in this materialistic world now in this Kali Yuga, in this Iron Age, there is no there is no age for disease. At any age, people gets disease, gets affected by it. Maharaj is telling that now I have come to this age, like somebody has pushed me to come to this forcefully. It's like now I am 90 years old. My teeth have all fallen. My eyesight is very bad. I cannot read properly. I cannot write properly. I cannot walk properly. And now if I will slip while walking on the road, if I will fall, I can die anytime. So this is not that I have wished to become like this. I wanted to become, I wanted to stay young, I wanted to stay very strong, but it is not under my wish and will. It's due. I have taken so much medicines, I have taken eaten healthy food. It's not that all time I will stay young. One day I have to leave this body. So that's why this material world is also temporary. So this body now I have become old. I have lost strength. So this is not I have become like this due to my wish, but the circumstances forced me to do so. Because when we have this materialistic body, we have to leave this body one day. So as this human birth is rare, but also temporary, it will not last long. We have taken birth yesterday, but we don't know anything can happen to us and we can leave this body. So that's why we should not waste a moment and should engage ourselves in performing bhajan. So Maharaja is saying that with your mind, intelligence and speech, you should surrender yourself under the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. Only by His mercy, only you can get the actual happiness, and there will be no tinge of distress. And there will only be happiness and happiness for you, and that is transcendental happiness. When you will surrender yourself under the lotus feet of that Supreme Personality of Godhead. So Maharaj is telling that when you take complete shelter unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, then there is no tinge of distress or unhappiness. Even no darkness can go there. It's always shining like sun. So only by the mercy of the Lord you can reach to that place. And you can get that actual happiness. And you will stay young as when you will reach the Lord's abode by His mercy, then there is no old age. You will stay forever young and you can serve the Supreme Lord there. So the one who will take ultimate shelter unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, then Supreme Lord bestows the transcendental happiness, and where He is performing those divine pastimes, there you can get entrance by His mercy. And there you can serve Him eternally. Then everything will be revealed to you and you can and to reach that place, to have his darshan, to get entrance into his pastimes, or to see his beauty, you have to take complete surrender unto his lotus feet. And you have to be sincere, and you have to follow the instructions of your Guru. Following the footsteps of your Sri Guru, Vaishnavas and Bhagavan, you can reach to that place. So Maharaj is telling here that you have to give up all kinds of religiosity. Like religiosity here, Maharaj is describing like related to body, related to society, related to like some can become devotees of Surya Dev, some can become devotees of Ganesh. So like these are the different kinds of religion. So Supreme Lord Krishna is telling that you have to give up all these kinds of religiosity. You should not get attached to any of these things. Only you surrender yourself unto my lotus feet. What will happen? Maharaj is giving an example. Maybe the wife will be worried that it's my duty to serve my husband, and if I should leave that, it's also the husband may be thinking it's my duty to take care of my wife or take care of my children. Maybe you can think that you may commit offense by doing this, by giving up the duty of you as a wife or as a mother or as a father or the husband. So Supreme Lord here is mentioning in Bhagavad Gita, you should not think about all these religious, you should not think about all these duties. These are all the material related duties, bodily related duties. You should give up all these duties and surrender yourself unto my lotus feet. So like the Supreme Lord is telling. So Supreme Lord is assuring us that He will definitely deliver us from this bondage of material world. Only those who have left everything, those who have no bodily attachment, no attachment to the material world, only they will be able to get darshan of Supreme Lord. So Sukdev Goswami is narrating these beautiful pastimes to Parikshit Maharaj and to all the other devotees or the rishis, sages present there, the banks on the shore of Ganga. So Maharaj is telling here Sukdev Goswami is not only speaking Harikatha, but he is speaking in such a way that this Harikatha is piercing the heart of the devotees and going inside. So Maharaj is telling that when you are sincere in your path of devotion, when you are sincerely following everything given by your Sri Guru, that mercy will take you to Supreme Lord. So here Sukdev Goswami is not only speaking, but he is speaking in such a way that those instructions and the Harikatha, what he is speaking is piercing the heart of the devotees and going inside their heart. So Maharaj is going back to the previous story that when Mother Yashoda was trying to bind Krishna with the rope, so all the gopis who were present there, they were amazed that though we have given so much other small ropes and tied it, and still we cannot bind Krishna, only 2 inches of rope is short. So all the Vrajaramanis who were present there, they were surprised to see such miracle. And they all were standing still there and thinking. Maharaj is telling that the difference between our thinking and the thinking of the gopis is our thinking is covered by illusion, but the gopis, when they're thinking, that is pure, that is not covered by illusion. So the gopis were trying to understand, though they have provided so many ropes to bind Krishna, but still, why only 2 inches is short? And where these ropes are going, even though we are tying the ropes to make it bigger, but only 2 inches are short. Even they cannot understand that where the rope is going. So who is doing this pastime? Yogamaya. So for the satisfaction of Krishna's pastimes, Yogamaya is doing such things that she can do possible things impossible and impossible things possible. And Krishna's waist is not very big. Krishna's waist is just the size of from the tip of the hand to elbow, only like his size of the waist. But so many ropes they are tying to tie the waist of Krishna with the mortar, but they couldn't. They have provided so much ropes, but still Mother Yashoda failed. And all the gopis who were present there, they were surprised to see. So this particular pastime Sukadeva Goswami is narrating to Parikshit Maharaj. So Yogamaya is also performing a pastime here, that she is performing the pastime in such a way that everybody is thinking about this, and nobody has, and all the gopis, by the grace of Yogamaya, they are all thinking that what is happening. So all these pastimes of Krishna, all these pastimes of Krishna for his satisfactions are run by Yogamaya. So now some gopis telling to Yashoda that to Mother Yashoda that Yashoda, now you should leave Krishna because you are unable to tie him. So the gopis are telling that one who has committed a sin or offense, only you can tie that person or you can bind that person. But the person who has not done any crime, how can you bind that person? And see, even though we are providing so many ropes, but we cannot bind Krishna. So Maharaj here is telling that, but we are binded by whom? We are binded by the materialistic objects of this world. We are binded in this world by Maya. In Bhagavad Gita it is written very clearly. Maharaj is telling we are just reading Bhagavad Gita from first to last, but we don't understand what he's trying to say. So it is written in Bhagavad Gita, the 3 modes of material nature, the mode of passion, mode of ignorance and mode of goodness. These 3 have emanated from Mahamaya. So Maharaj is telling it is written in Bhagavad Gita that you cannot destroy the soul. The soul can never be destroyed. Nor with fire, water, or with any weapon, or with any weapon. And there is no birth or death for the soul. Even though your body will destroyed, but the soul never gets destroyed. It will take another body. Which you say that you say your body, my eyes, my legs, my hands. You always say my. But you never say mine. I. You never say I. So Krishna is telling here to Arjuna that, oh Arjuna, so the way that one cannot destroy the soul, Atma. So same like that, we are being binded by Maya, and we cannot come out from the Maya because we are binded by Maya. So many people are trying to come out from this Maya, but no one, or maybe in lakhs of people, one person trying to come out, and he comes out. But the one who takes ultimate shelter unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, leaving behind everything and sincerely performs devotion, only Supreme Lord helps that person to liberate him from the materialistic world, helps him to liberate from Maya. So that's why Krishna is telling to Arjuna that you should not live your life just by eating, sleeping, mating and fighting like the animals. So as you have got this human birth, you should utilize this human birth by performing devotion. So Maharaja is telling that we have seen the previous acharyas and the great sages, that how they have performed their life how they have lived their life by performing devotion, and those are the examples. We have to follow their footsteps. So Maharaj is telling, but the people of this world is just living the life like that of the animals. So we are basically living the life of an animal. We are roaming here and there. We have no control over our senses. We have no control over our eating. But the person who has taken birth in this Bharat Bhumi, in the land of India, he is fortunate, because the birth of devotion has come from this land of India. So even though you are taking birth in India, you should at least try to perform devotion. So Maharaj is telling, even though so many Indians are here in India, but how many people are serving Supreme Lord? How many people have dedicated themselves to the lotus feet of Supreme Lord? Not even 10% people have dedicated themselves unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. They are living the life of an animal. So that's why Mother Yashoda was unable to bind Krishna. But we are binded already by Maya. So if anyone asks Maharaj to me that whether I have performed devotion or not, I can say that I have not performed devotion, nor I will be able to do in my life. But I believe that maybe in this life I have done little devotion, but with the power of that devotion I will one day definitely will try to get the grace of Supreme Lord. Maybe not in this life, maybe in some other life. I have this faith. Because Maharaj is saying that in one lifetime it is not possible to take darshan of Krishna unless you are a sincere devotee. So, if not in this life, I will try again and again, and in one time I will definitely succeed to get darshan of Supreme Lord. Maybe if not in this life, maybe in some other life when I will again get. So now Mother Yashoda, though the gopis are telling Mother Yashoda not to bind him because as there is short of rope for 2 inches, but still Mother Yashoda is very stubborn that no, I will bind Krishna. And Mother Yashoda was she was so exhausted, she was sweating, and her hairs have all the hairs are not organized, and she was sweating, means she has done so, she was running after Krishna to catch him and bind him, but now she is so much stubborn that she wants to bind Krishna. So now she has done a lot of hard work and she is highly exhausted. Then so now, till the time she was trying to bind Krishna, she was unable, and she was very angry that she will bind Krishna today. And that time she was very angry that she will bind Krishna today somehow. But then, after a long time, when Krishna was enjoying this pastime with Mother Yashoda, after some time, Krishna now bestowed mercy to Mother Yashoda. And now she got some mercy for Krishna. Now she thought that now she should leave him. This thinking came in Mother Yashoda's mind. So Maharaj is telling, until and unless one will have the mercy of Lord, nobody will know him. So now Krishna showered his mercy on Yashoda, Mother Yashoda. So now Mother Yashoda could understand that it's not that she should leave Krishna now. Because from long time she is running after Krishna to bind him, but as she couldn't. So this happened, Maharaj is telling, by the grace of Krishna. When Krishna showered his grace to Mother Yashoda, then she understood. So that's why Maharaj is telling that until and unless Supreme Lord will not shower his mercy upon us, we will not be able to know him. So when Krishna saw that Mother Yashoda tried so much but couldn't bind him, and when Mother Yashoda was thinking that I should leave him now, then Krishna immediately accepted the binding. So Maharaj here is telling that Supreme Lord Krishna is Bhakata Vatsal. He is accepting the desires and the wishes of Supreme Lord. So now Krishna actually surrendered himself to Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda could tie him. Maharaj is telling the karmis, they are always thinking that how they should enjoy several things. Like now I will enjoy this, later I will do this. Like they are doing charity to the poor people, going to the holy places and giving donations to the sadhus, and like this they accumulate fruits. And after that, when they accumulate the fruit of serving the sadhus or doing charity to the poor people, they go to various places with their family for enjoyment. So like this, they are the karmi people. Their behavior is like this. And the Brahma Jnanis, they are like when they get liberation, they don't serve Supreme Lord. But the devotees, the Gauriya Vaishnava devotees, the Vaishnavas, they, even though get liberation from this material world, after going to the abode of Supreme Lord, they serve Supreme Lord. They never leave the service of Supreme Lord. They constantly serve Him. So Maharaj is telling how one will get the body of human birth when after liberation by the mercy of Supreme Lord, when they get the transcendental body, even with transcendental body they serve Supreme Lord, and they have no taste rather than serving the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, and they become, and by the eligibility of their service, they become the associates of Supreme Lord. So now, as by the grace of Krishna, and now Krishna surrendered himself unto Mother Yashoda, and now Mother Yashoda could bind him. So that's why Maharaj is telling, until and unless Supreme Lord will not shower His mercy to know Him, you will never know Him. Even though if you give much effort to know Him, but it will all go in vain. Until and unless the Supreme Personality of Godhead will think or will give you the knowledge to know Him, you will never know Him. So now when Krishna saw that Mother Yashoda is struggling very hard to bind him, but though she was unable, and when she was thinking as Krishna is Supreme Lord, He is omniscient, He knows what is going inside the heart of Mother Yashoda. So when Mother Yashoda was thinking that I should leave now as she was so tired, then Krishna surrendered himself to Mother Yashoda. Then Mother Yashoda could bind him. So Maharaj is telling that Supreme Lord has such power that immediately He can create millions of universes, and immediately after creating He can destroy all the universes. Such are His powers. So there are many demigods and goddesses. They are also serving Krishna, being His servant. And by the order of Supreme Lord, they are taking care of the various universes. Like Brahma is the creator, Vishnu is the caretaker, and Shiva is the destroyer. So they are all doing, and they are all following the orders of Supreme Lord. But Supreme Lord is not ruled by them, but Supreme Lord rules them. Whatever Supreme Lord says, whatever Supreme Lord orders to them, they follow that. But Supreme Lord is not under their supervision or follow their orders. So that's why Krishna is called the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and He is independent. So nobody can control Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord is controlling everything. Everything is happening whatever He wishes and whatever He desires. So now all the demigods and goddesses takes shelter or are surrendered to Him, but He is not surrendered to anyone. But He surrendered to His devotees only, to His sincere devotees. So now Supreme Lord has telling to Durvasha that I am independent, Supreme Lord. I am nobody's servant. But though I am independent, but by the devotion of the devotees, I surrender myself unto them. So like this Krishna is telling to Durvasha Rishi. Though I am independent, but by the devotees' devotion, I get surrendered to them. So there are four kinds of devotees. There are four kinds of pure devotees. Mood of neutrality, mood of servitorship, mood of friendship, mood of parenthood, and the conjugal mood. So Maharaj is telling that the devotees who are serving Supreme Lord in any of these 4-5 moods, Supreme Lord is surrendered to those devotees. So the associates of the Lord, they are amazed to see that though Supreme Lord is independent and everything is under His control, nobody can control Him, but by the devotee's devotion, He gets controlled by the devotees. and those devotees bind him by the power of their devotion. With the external energy of with the external energy, he has binded the material world. But that Supreme Lord is binded by the devotion of his devotees. So that's why. So like this, Krishna is telling to. So Sukdev Goswami is telling this to Parikshit Maharaj. So Supreme Lord is showing here by example that if you have to get me, if you have to get my darshan, only by performing pure devotion you can get me. So this he has showed here at the time of Mother Yashoda. So Maharaj is telling that if you are not going to perform devotion sincerely, you will not be able to bind him with the power of your devotion. Maharaj is telling that after I chant 3-4 rounds, I get sleep. Why I get this? These are all the anarthas from the previous births, and this. But if you take shelter, if you have taken shelter unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord with your mind, intelligence, speech and ego, then one will be able to succeed to get him. Otherwise, if we will take devotion lightly and will perform, we have to perform it for the sake of performing, then we have to be in the cycle of death and birth. Sometimes we have to take birth as men, sometimes we have to take birth as women, and like this we have to go. So Maharaj is telling one time there was scarcity of women in Punjab, and only the one person of the house, like if a house has 4 persons, only the elder son will get married, because in earlier days in Punjab there was no girls, not much girls to get married. So Maharaj is saying that now all those men who didn't get married at that time, they were constantly thinking of women. So now in Punjab it is full of girls and women. Before there was scarcity of women, and now it is full of women, because those men were constantly thinking of women, how they will get married. They were so worried that now the full of Punjab is of girls and women. Maharaj is telling in China, I have heard there is a rule that from each family only you can give birth to 1 children, and everybody has the desire to give birth to a boy. Now everybody is desiring to give birth to a boy. Now there is scarcity of girl. Now when your boy is growing up, now your boy has to get married to a girl to follow the generation. But now there is scarcity of girl, because everybody is desiring to get boy. So this is the condition of the present Kali Yuga. So this was because Supreme Lord Krishna himself has told to Arjuna that whatever you are thinking at the time of your death, you get that body in your next birth. So that's why Maharaj is telling all these men who didn't get married, they were always thinking of women. And like this, when they are dying, even at the time of death also, they are thinking about women. So next birth, they have all taken birth as women. And now that's why I told you already, that's now in this Punjab city is full of girls. But before, there was so much scarcity. So that's why where will the words of Supreme Lord will go? His words never go in vain. So this he already told to Arjuna, that at the time of death, whatever you will think, you will get that body in your next birth. So like this, his words never go in vain. So only those devotees who will perform sincere devotion, only they will be the recipient of Supreme Lord's mercy. Only to them everything will be revealed. His form, his associates, his beauty, his pastimes and his abode. So now Maharaj is telling, O Parikshit Maharaj, so I have told this before and also telling now that there is another name of Supreme Lord, that is Mukunda. Mukunda means Mukunda means the one who gives liberation from this world. So that's why another name of Supreme Lord is Mukunda, the one who gives you liberation from this material world. If you weep in front of Supreme Lord, if you weep to Supreme Lord day and night, by seeing that you have the taste to serve him, then he will definitely showers his mercy on you and he liberates you from this material world. So there are different kinds of liberation. Like if you are poverty stricken, you are crying every day to Supreme Lord, I have no money, please give me money. Seeing this, Supreme Lord will shower you with much money, that all your poverty will go away. When you means Maharaj is telling about different kinds of liberation, like poverty stricken, or you have no children, or liberation from this material world. So any kinds of like this, which you don't have, when you weep to Supreme Lord, as he is all merciful, he definitely liberates you from that. Whether it's your poverty, whether it's your children, or whether it's of the material world, liberation from the material world. So what Mother Yashoda got, the mercy of Krishna, nobody even didn't get that mercy of Krishna, what Mother Yashoda has received. Even Brahma, though he has emanated from Krishna, from the navel of Krishna, but still he didn't receive that mercy what Mother Yashoda has received. Mother Yashoda could hold, touch, worship or bathe, make him eat, run after him. Mother Yashoda had so many pastimes with Krishna, did so many things every day. The way he is taking care of Krishna, though Brahma has emanated from his navel, but he was so unfortunate he couldn't receive such mercy or such love what Mother Yashoda received from Krishna. If he would have got the mercy of Krishna, then Brahma would have stayed as a servant of Krishna. But due to his false pride and ego, he is always thinking that he is the creator. So that's why it is written that Brahma was also unable to receive such mercy of Krishna. And here Mother Yashoda is binding Krishna. Can you even think that Brahma will be able to bind Krishna? No, never. Even Shiva. Even Shiva is also destroying by the order of Supreme Lord. So there are different kinds of destruction. And one is annihilation, and another is when your wife or your husband or your children or your relatives are dying. So these are taken care of Shiva by the order of Supreme Lord. One is annihilation and one is the death of various people, of your family member, of your husband, wife, children, etc. Even that Shiva was also not fortunate enough to receive such mercy of Krishna. Even though Mahalakshmi, means Lakshmi Devi, who is sitting inside the heart of Krishna, even Lakshmi Devi was also not fortunate enough to receive such mercy. Mother Yashoda here is tying Krishna, but Lakshmi Devi can never bind Krishna. She has though Supreme Lord has served Lakshmi Devi, but was not controlled by her. The demigods Brahma, Shiva, Lakshmi Devi, acting as as a servant, they are all serving Krishna. Though Lakshmi Devi is called the wife, but she was also not able to receive such mercy like Mother Yashoda. Nobody is fortunate like Mother Yashoda. Though Shiva, Shiva and Lakshmi, they are also superior, but they were not superior than Mother Yashoda. They were not able to. They also didn't receive such mercy what Mother Yashoda has received, even though they are considered to be superiors. So, like this, Sukdev Goswami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj. I hope you all can understand my translation and understand what Maharaj is trying to say. So this Supreme Lord, Vrajendranandan Sri Krishna, he has taken birth into this world and has become the son of the gopis. Like the one who has money, you can be called rich. The one who has beauty, you can call that person beautiful. The one who has knowledge, you can call that person knowledgeable. And you can call a person devotee, the one who has devotion. The way the devotees are serving Supreme Lord and the happiness they get out of serving Supreme Lord, those who have this false pride with their bodily identities of this material world, so the way the devotees are serving Supreme Lord and the happiness they are getting out of serving Him, even the sages who are in the forest serving Supreme Lord for several years, for several ages, even they cannot get that happiness by meditating on Him. What the devotees get out of serving Him, because they have this bodily pride that I am serving or I am meditating here sitting in the forest for so many years. So this pride destroys it. So Maharaj is telling a person who is in this material world have no inclination to serve Supreme Lord. He is just enjoying the material senses of this world, and after that when he will die, he will be forced to go to hell, because whatever actions he has done while he was alive, he has to reap the fruits of these actions. And while he was alive, he was unable to remember, or he was having no taste to serve Supreme Lord. And you think that after going and suffering in the hell, the pain, the tortures, he will remember Supreme Lord? Never.
ভগবানের কৃপা লাভ করে সুখ লাভ করতে পারেনি।
Even though the Gyanis also couldn't able to get the mercy of Supreme, the Gyanis were also unable to receive that happiness what the devotees always receive in serving him.
যোগ চর্চা করেও এজন্য সুখ লাভ করতে পারে, অর্থাৎ ভগবান তাদের অধীন হয়নি।
Even
ভগবানের অধীনে তারা ফলটা পেয়েছে।
though they are meditating on Supreme Lord, they have got the fruit of it, of their meditation, but they will never get but they were unable to bind Krishna with their devotion. They will only get the fruit of their meditation, but will not be able to get the chance to bind Krishna with the power of their devotion. Like the devotees, with the power of the devotion, they can bind Krishna, like Mother Yashoda. Hare Krishna. So Maharaj is stopping here. We will continue again tomorrow, and if you have not understood any part of translation, you can write your question here, and this weekend we will discuss with Maharaj and will answer you back. And I hope everybody was able to understand my translation. Sorry for any mistakes I have done while translating. Hare Bol.
গো মানে ইন্দ্রিয়, আমাদের পঞ্চকর্মেন্দ্রিয় আর জ্ঞান ইন্দ্রিয়, কর্মেন্দ্রিয়, মন, বুদ্ধি, অহংকার, এই সমস্ত। আর কিন্তু গো বলা হয় ইন্দ্রিয়। হ্যাঁ, এর দ্বারা কি হয়, এই এই একাদশ ইন্দ্রিয়ের দ্বারা আমরা ভগবানকে রূপ, গুণ, লীলা আদি সব দর্শন করতে পারে। এই জন্যে এই চক্ষু আদিকে কে পালন করে রাখছে? ভগবান তার বিষয়গুলি, চক্ষুর বিষয়ে রূপ, কর্ণের বিষয়ে শব্দ, নাসিকার বিষয় গন্ধ, জিহ্বার গন্ধ, রস, রসার প্রসার, সাম্রাজ্য, স্পর্শ, এই প্রকার আমাদেরকে ইন্দ্রিয়কে পালন করে। গোবিন্দ, বিন্দ বৃদ্ধি লাভে, এইরকম গোবিন্দ শব্দ থেকে আমরা অর্থ করছি। আর গো মানে গাভী, গো মানে পৃথিবী, গো মানে বেদ, গো মানে জ্ঞান আছে। পর্যায় না ভাগবান যারা বিশ্বকথা আদি দেখতে পারে। হে গোবিন্দ, তোমার অদর্শনে আমার নিমিত্ত কাল যুগবৎ বধ হইতেছে, চক্ষু হইতে বর্ষার ন্যায় জল পড়িতেছে, সমস্ত জগৎশীল প্রায় বধ হইতেছে। উদ্বেগে দিবস না যায়, ঘন হইল যুগসম, বর্ষার মেঘ প্রায় অশ্রু বর্ষে তুনয়ন। গোবিন্দ বিরহে শূন্য হইল ত্রিভুবন, সুসাগরে পড়ে গেল না যায় জীবন।
গাইতে গাইতে না কি দোষ
সূচনা রাধাং সারিবনান্তাং অসিত শীত বিশাখ বিশাং প্রদোষে দ্বৈত্যা বিন্দু প্রদেশাৎ অবিস্তৃত যমুনা তীর কল্পাক কুঞ্জা কৃষ্ণং কৈক্য হই সবায়াং বিহিত গুণিকলা লোকনং সিদ্ধ মাত্রা যত্নাদানীয় সংসারিতম অসৌদিভৃতম প্রাপ্ত কুঞ্জং স্মরামি শ্রীমতী রাধিকা কৃষ্ণ পক্ষিয়া ও শুক্র পক্ষিয়া নিশার উপযুক্ত যথাক্রমে কৃষ্ণ বর্ণ ও শুক্র বর্ণ বস্ত্র বিরচিত ধারণ পূর্বক সখীগণের সহিত মিলিত হইয়া প্রদোষে বৃন্দার উপদেশে ধুতির সহিত যমুনা তীরবর্তী কল্পবৃক্ষ শোভিত কুঞ্জময়ীতে অভিসার করিলেন। পক্ষান্তরে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ ভগবানের সহিত সভামধ্যে গুণীদিগের কৌশল অবলম্বন পূর্বক স্নেহময়ের জননী শ্রী যশোদা কর্তৃক সৈক্য হইতে আনিত হইয়া শয্যায় শায়িত হন। অতঃপর শ্রীকৃষ্ণ গুপ্তভাবে সংকেত কুঞ্জে গমন করিলেন এবং বিদোষী রাধা ও শ্রীকৃষ্ণকে আমি স্মরণ করি।
রাধা
বিহরণরে গাম রাসাশিলক্ষৈ নানানি নানিতন্ত প্রণয় সচরে বৃন্দ সংসেতু মানু রাধা কৃষ্ণ নিশায়াম সুকুসুম শয়নে রাপ্ত নিদ্র স্মরামি নিশাকালে যাহারা পরস্পর মিলনের জন্য উৎসুক পরে লব্ধ সঙ্গ অর্থাৎ মিলিত অতঃপর শ্রেষ্ঠ সখী গণসহ বৃন্দা কর্তৃক বহু পরিচর্যা দ্বারা আয়োজ্যমান তৎপরে ওই সকল শ্রেষ্ঠ সখী সহ বনবিহার গান রাসাদি নৃত্য দ্বারা নানা লীলায় অত্যন্ত ক্লান্ত হইয়া প্রণয়ী সহচরী বৃন্দ দ্বারা সংক্ষেপমান সর্বশেষে উত্তম কুসুম সজ্জায় নিদ্রাগ্রস্ত আমি সেই শ্রী শ্রী রাধা